Hi everyone, and welcome to an inbox review of this. It's the Eduard Weekend Edition Hanriot HD-1 in 1/48 scale. It being the Weekend Edition, it only has the one scheme, and here it is on the side of the box. It's an Italian aircraft from the First World War, of course, and brief colour call-outs. So that's the box. You get 2 grey sprues and 1 clear part. It is an original Eduard tooling, as you can see there. I believe from the late 90s at some point. So first sprue is, I believe, the upper wing and the fuselage parts, cowling and seat and things. Let's look at the little bit of detail. So it being a late 90s kit, it's not as detailed as some of the more modern things, but there's some detail in there. Place there for ribbing things to sit to show the inside of the cockpit. The machine guns have some detail. That's sprue 1. 2 has the lower wings, engine with a little bit of detail. A few of the flying surfaces offset their over. See the engine in more detail there. Certain struts on the wheels. Over here, none of these parts are going to be used. They are for a version that Eduard did with floats a few years ago. So that's all the plastic you get, the grey plastic. Clear part, it's not on the sprue, just a single clear part in a bag for the Now, it being a weekend edition, there's no photo etch or resin in it, and it only comes with the single scheme. Here it is, as I said, the Italian one. There's not many stencils, but then again, it's a First World War aircraft, so there wouldn't be that many. But the decals look nice. They're very nice looking transfers. Thin, not glossy, not too much carrier film, and they're quite pretty with that Italian tricolor there. And finally, the instructions. You get one A4 folded sheet. Tells you it's the weekend edition. Various parts we don't use, and it's missing the other half of this B sprue, the one that had the floats on. But there's your sprue map. Instructions there. Open it up, there's very few steps. So creating the cockpit, painting the sidewalls. Thought there might have been some ribbing detail to go in, but it doesn't look as if there is. Pedal detail. Seat, instrument panel, locating the engine, sealing the fuselage halves together. Then you start work on the struts here. The sequences aren't numbered necessarily. Guns, or what single gun, control horns, struts, and then piecing the entire thing together. Undercarriage elastic on, and then a very basic rigging guide. So quite a simple kit for an Eduard kit. On the back, the single scheme, as I said, and not in colour. It does have decent callouts. So the usual fare from Eduard, being a weekend kit. So there we have it, the weekend edition of the Hanriot HD-1 from Eduard in 1/48 scale. This particular kit, the weekend edition, isn't in production anymore, but the Profi Pack is. The Profi Pack you'll get, I think, there's usually 5 or 6 schemes with it and uses some photo etch. It's not the most detailed kit, especially for being 1/48 scale, but it is from the late 90s, so I'll excuse that. I have some 1/72nd Roden First World War aircraft that have more detail than this, but They're a more modern kit, and it's difficult to find a Hanriot in 1/72. So there's a review of the kit. If you found it interesting, please make a comment. Until next time, thanks for watching, keep modelling and have fun. Bye.